Hello there and welcome to this society event. Today we start with a par 4 first hole. Let's drop this one in the middle of the first fairway, take it from there. What do you say? That was an extreme amount of force. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Oh, this one might be going a bit long. And turns out you're on the green. So good stuff. And we're already under par. And it's just one hole into this one. Looking forward to see what you do with the rest of the round. All right, we got a par 3 on the second hole here. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. And we've got this left to save your par. Just a little too much power. 5-foot putt here. Oh, right by. Just a little tap needed here. Okay, 1 over on the round currently. And what will happen on the third? Let's find out. There we go. Great contact. This might end up in some trouble. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. And here we go, par putt coming up. And you're 1 over par currently. The wind's blowing out there, right to left. From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. This one's going pretty hard left to right. I'll take that from that type of distance. 6 feet to go here. And 2 strokes above par currently. All right, here we go. Par 4 on the 5th. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Okay, this is a doozy. This is not for the faint of heart, this putt. Hopefully, you can get this close. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And this one's for your par. Oh, man. I mean, just a little tap here needed. And that's too bad. A bit of bad luck here. That is your 2nd bogey in a row. And that'll leave you at 3 over for the day. Now we have a par 3 here on the 6th. Oh, let's go. Get in that hole. Oh, just a tap in here. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store. And you're 3 over on your round. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. Looks like this one should be in the fairway. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. Good shot. And this is our 3rd shot. Lining up an 8-foot putt. All right, you're sitting at 2 over. Okay, par 4, 8th hole, let's go. That'll work. We've got about 215 to go from here. This one for the birdie. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. This one's a 3-foot putt. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. Okay, capping off the front 9 here on this par 3. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. Oh, look at this thing. Ooh, that's too bad. Gonna have to settle for the bogey, I guess. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. All right, second shot on the 10th. Fading this shot, and from that line that'll work just nicely. Here we go, par putt. Let's do it. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, come on, be nice. Lining up a 6-foot putt here, and hopefully this streak doesn't continue. That's for your 2nd bogey in a row here, and that's 4 over for you. Here we go. Par 4, 11th hole. Let's do it. And green's below us here as we set up this approach. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Okay, we're putting next. Okay, this one's for a bogey. Oh, brutal. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. Okay, now let's take a peek at the leaderboard. Okay, 6 over par on the round. Wind is blowing left to right. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. Well done. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. This approach is heading left. Oh, right putt, just missed the hole. This putt's about 6 feet. And you are 6 over par at the moment. Here comes the 13th hole. This one's heading left. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Okay, let's get out of this greenside rough. Oh, pretty good with the chipper there. This putt's around 5 feet away. All right, you're at 8 over currently. Fourteenth hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one. Looks like this one's pretty safe. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. All right, that one just barely made its way into that first cut. This is what our third shot's looking like. All right, for the bogey. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Oh, bad break. And 4 feet to go. Okay, 10 over for your round. Okay, 15th hole is upon us. This one is a par 5. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway. And you just barely snuck into the first cut. Here we go. This is for birdie. Right by. Just a tap. And as that one drops in the hole, let's take a look at the scorecard. And now sitting at 10 over for your round. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Oh my goodness, that is a display of power. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Eight feet to the cup. And on to the next hole. Number 17 is a par 5. I'll take those all day. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. Well, that one's goodbye. Oh, it's going right by the hole. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Should be smooth sailing off the tee. Second shot on the 18th. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. Oh, that's too bad. Here comes a 3-footer. Okay, that one will drop on in for bogey, and we're done here. And at the end of this one, it's 12 over par for you. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you. And it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. And it's right in front of us. We have a par 4 first hole. Just pop this one out there into the short stuff, and then we'll mosey on from there. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. Starting this one out pretty good. Will it go? Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Wind is blowing on the tee here. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? All right, let's do it. This to save par. And the putt goes down. Of course it would. Well done. All right, par 5 here for this third hole. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. Nicely out of that rough. Now let's get into that green. Okay, third shot. Let's get a little kick left here. Good shot out there. Nicely played. All right, this is for the bird. That is fine work. And currently sitting at 10 over par. And on this lovely fourth hole, we have a par 3. That bunker is protecting the green. Don't want to get in there. Not liking this one. Well, I can't hit all the greens. And let's get into something a little more comfortable. Get out of this sand. Beautiful. Hit that green, no problems. Setting up a 12-foot putt here. Oh. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. And after that hole, you'll go up to even par. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. Great swing. Looking like about 185 yards out. Okay, you need this to go, this to save par. Ooh, that's too bad. All right, let's head to the next. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. All right, this one is about 22 feet out. Oh, this has my attention. Still going. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. All right, now let's take a look at the standings, see where everyone sits. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Good job. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. Okay, this is your eagle chance. Let's not squander it. All right, that'll work from that distance. 5 feet left to go. And that's great. That drop shot on the last is kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. And now the 8th hole, we got a par 4. Yeah, drive's looking decent here. And getting a nice view from this elevated position. Okay, setting up a long one here. That's a bit of an understatement. Let me get my rangefinder out here. I'll see if I can get us a distance. Just joking. Hopefully you can get this close though. All right, time to check in, see what the scorecard's looking like. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Okay, the 9th hole is a par 3. See what you can do. And this one for double bogey. I think this one will go left to right. Oh, come on. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And the back nine begins with a par 4. Good one. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. About 6 feet to go here. And you're currently 5 over for the day. Let's see what we can do here on the 11th. Beauty of a swing there. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. Good job. We're on the green. This one's about 15 feet. Oh, man. All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And just a tap in here. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Silky swing. Caught the down slope. Let's see how many more yards you get out of this one. And this one's about 180 yards out. Going a bit left of the pin. And from the green side bunker. And out of that beach and on to the green with us. And if this one goes, that'll be your par there. And that's going to drop on in there. Nicely done. Here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 3. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? This one's going uphill and going to the right. Well, this one's on a line. Continues to be on line. Oh, come on, drop! And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And currently sitting at 6 over. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. Well, that won't do, will it? Nicely done out of the bunker. And this one for par. Ooh, right by. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. Just a little bit aggressive there. Okay, that'll do. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. Teeing this one up on the 15th hole. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Ooh, catching the downslope. That'll give you a few extra yards. And this is around the 245-yard mark. Oh no, not great. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. You're showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. Well, this one's looking good. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Oh, almost got that chip to go. This one to safe par. Okay, next hole coming up. And you're currently sitting at 7 over. Okay, making our way now to the 17th hole. It's a par 5. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Okay, about 225 to the pin from here. Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. And this one's for bird. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. Best of luck here on the final hole of this one. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. This one's your 3rd. Well done. 9 feet to the cup. It could be a good one. And today you get to finish your round off dropping the putt for par. And we're all done here. That's going to be 18 over for you. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And on this course, we are starting our day with a par 4. Time to put this in the fairway. What do you say? Okay, hopefully you do well out there. First tee shot is away. Let's have a good one. Okay, we are setting up in the rough. We've got a bit of a break. It looks to be, as far as lies go, a pretty good one in the rough. All right, you've got this for the birdie. Let's go. So far, so good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. No! All right, let's go. Par 3, second hole. You can do this. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. I think this one's breaking just a touch to the left. Ooh. This one's a short 3-foot putt. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. And you're 1 over at the moment. And here we go. Third hole, par 5. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Something about that sounded a little off. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. And just drop this on in and you'll get a par. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. And teeing this one up on the 4th. Maybe this one will kick to the left. I'm okay with that. All right, this one's around 15 feet. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Come on, get in there. Setting up here for the bogey. And the putt drops and we're moving on. Now we saunter onto the tee of the par 4 5th hole. Good shot. Okay, let's check our distance twice. All right, let's sink this one for par. Breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, this one's looking okay. And that's for back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately. And currently sitting at 3 over par. All right, 6th hole now, and we got a par 3. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Here is a 12-footer. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh! Here is the bogey putt. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. Teeing off now on the 7th. Okay, setting up around 250 yards or so. Three bogeys in a row. That's unfortunate, but you know what? Sometimes it's the way she goes. If you drop this, it could save par. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh, that's chalk it up to bad luck. Just forget about that immediately. Okay, par 4 for the 8th. Well done. We've got a nice view of the green below. Oh, come on now. Is this going to drop? Here's a putt for birdie. 5 over par currently. And this caps off our front 9. We got a par 3. All right, we need this to go. This to save par. Almost. And this one's just about 6 feet. Just a little too much pace on that one. Okay, moving on. Here comes the 10th hole. Really nice swing. Okay, here we go. Long putt ahead of you, but I've got faith. It's definitely, yeah, I saw him counting around 45 feet or so. And your score is 8 over par currently. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. Ooh, this could be trouble. Needs to hold on to the fairway. And that's too bad. We didn't hold the fairway. We're just in that first cut of rough, though. This one's heading to a bad place, I think. Setting up for our 3rd shot. And from the green side rough. Oh, the chip's denied. You know what I would like? And I'm sure you would too. I'd like it to drop on this next putt. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope. All right, we'll take that. All right, second shot on the 12th. This one's got eyes for the rough, I think. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. I think this putt's going to break to the right.